It's good. Well. Hi, Queen. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm doing so well. I'm grateful. I put cocoa butter on my face. Thought I had it in my eye. But maybe not. Okay. Oh, man. I'll remember this once I get on here. Ugh. Golly gee. I'll put it up here. So you see the topic. And this talk is going on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Pretty much everywhere, social media wise. So, should we protest Uber? That's the big question. And I say ask yourself 3 to 4 questions before you make a decision. Are you full-time? Can you afford at least 30 days without Ubers or earnings from Uber? Third question. So, is it worth it to deal with the issues at hand? In other words, you just keep on moving with it. Just, it is what it is kind of mentality. So do you think it's worth it? A protest. Also, do you understand what is in detail when it comes to a protest? Okay. Also, I'm writing something down here as it comes to my mind here. I'm just saying, for one, we don't have a controlled environment when it comes to this protest, especially for St. Patty's Day. First of all, if you haven't, you should have received an email from Uber letting you know that this is going to be your lucky weekend. It's going to be so much money and so on and so forth. So, if not all of us just turn off the app, keep it off, keep it totally off for Uber and do Lyft or whatever else rideshare. Do you know there will be some drivers out there who will be motivated by their responsibility, therefore will be driving not only just St. Patty's Day, every day, because they have a responsibility that even though Uber has this about themselves, like this, all these issues, people are still trying to move around, wiggle here, wiggle there, because the bottom line is they are still getting money. Yes, we deserve more money. I absolutely agree with that. Yes, we need to have a little bit more flexibility as independent contractors. And I also feel that Uber should have a fund for maintenance fees. Not maintenance fees, maintenance in general. So that when something happens to our vehicles, at least there is a certain percentage already set aside to get that particular vehicle repaired. So how much should go into this? I think if you look at the hours that the drivers are putting in, take a certain percentage from that, not from their earnings, but Uber will put in a certain percentage of that earn amount for that week to go towards the maintenance fund for that particular driver. Of course, the driver has to keep record too, because we are dealing with Uber, okay? So, if you take into consideration, if this is the only job you have and you strike, me personally, you don't just up and strike. It needs to be planned. So many people for this weekend has already, as of last Monday, added up how much money they need to make for this weekend, how much money they want to make for this weekend. They kind of sort of probably took some days off within the week, knowing that, oh, I'm gonna clean up on the weekend. So for those individuals, to strike wouldn't make sense to them, because they have put so much on this particular weekend to the point it's like it has to happen. They have to have this. And also, I just feel the vibe of some of these drivers who are promoting this protest or strike, which you can't really do the striking independent contractors, but this protest, this shutdown, this deleting of Uber app, I think there are going to be some of these, the older or seasoned, if you will, drivers going to be out there working. Now, remember some years ago, Uber found out that there was a collective amount of Uber drivers that, they had cliques in different cities and so on and so forth. And they will turn their app off around a demanding time. They got used to the trends and how things work. And they kind of sort of, well, actually, they forced Uber to surge. And once Uber surged, ping, 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 their app became, boom, back on. Hi, Thomas. And so, no gloves on this one, okay? And so, they noticed how the drivers knew, okay, we have some pull here. Let's try this again. Let's try it again. Try it again. If not all of those drivers, majority of them, they were deactivated from what I heard. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, I'm wondering if this is a reverse way. I'm just saying, if this is a reverse way of getting some of these drivers, probably basically the part-timers, out of the way with the threat of protests. And then these full-timers who feels that the market is already saturated with drivers. Like, this is a sneaky marketable or a sneaky way to kind of like thin things out a little bit. And especially on St. Patty's Day. That's kind of interesting to me. I don't know. I just feel like something's not right. Because, let's just think about it. We all knew St. Patty's Day was coming. Some of y'all were asking me if I'm going to work on St. Patty's Day. I didn't even know Saturday was I did not know Saturday was St. Patty's Day. I wasn't really paying any attention. I'm kind of sporadic when it comes to Uber. I'll, do it this day. I might not do it that day, so on and so forth. So I don't know. If I don't do it, it's not because of a protest. And if I do it, I'm just doing it. It's not trying to do anything underhand. However, it just seems to me that there is more than what is really going on. Like I was saying, we knew St. Patty's Day was coming months, years ago, okay? If this was the designated day, we, all who's involved or all who want change, should have planned for this day. And when you say planning, what are you saying, Michelle? Well, work as much as you can work. At least put yourself a month to 2 months covered, because we don't know how long this protest will have to take place in order to see change, or maybe even more than that, those particular months for your payments, because you're not doing this type of protest to lose anything. You're doing this protest in order for things to be fair and equal to us as independent contractors. And in the midst of it, of course, make more money, because we are exposed to a lot of things that Uber nor Lyft really either don't care or don't know about. Therefore, since we're in the mix of it all, we need to take a stand for ourselves. But I think this should have been planned months ago, not a couple days. So looking at the distance, looking at the amount of time and all the hoopla, and when the hoopla came in on YouTube about protesting on St. Patty's Day, which is tomorrow, it just seemed to me it's, in the revving up, it's a lot of noise. It's a whole lot of noise that will cause you to react emotionally. Yeah, you know, get you revved up. These are cheerleaders. I call these particular people, hey, Quaker Oats, I call these particular rebbers cheerleaders. They're trying to rev up some hype. Of course, it's bringing information to their channel. And if you hit, from when I looked at the hashtag, is only two people on that particular platform, and they're bringing in these views. And I just feel that if they're gonna talk this talk, walk the walk, this should have been planned months ago, not days. It's as if, did you take into consideration the responsibility that some of these drivers have? Yeah, we might have some drivers that just want some extra money in their pocket and they do Uber. Okay, but still they depending on that extra money. And then we have people who are paying their car payment, house mortgage, or even rent, paying their child to go through to different private schools or whatever. You know, saving up for weddings, saving up for their children graduation, saving up for cruises for a birthday. Whatever the reason why individuals are driving for Uber and Lyft, it's their reason. And they have that right to do that. So why are we just boom, bam, all of a sudden, boom, St. Patty's Day will be a great day to strike or to protest? I don't think it is, because it has not been thought out. It has not been planned. Any strike or protest that you have seen is planned ahead of time. There's not a lot of highlights on it. Boom, bam, it happens. By the time people really get wind of it, boom, is on that day. But to just talk about it days before the actual St. Patty's Day, I just think it's some underhand type of situation going on, that a lot of full-time drivers really hope that some of these YouTubers that are talking this talk rev up a whole lot of drivers and cause them not to even work on St. Patty's Day. I just feel that way. It doesn't add up to me. For one, who's making the signs? What are the signs going to say? Or do you, as a driver, you have to make your own sign? You have to buy your own construction paper and so on and so forth. You have to do this on your own. But yet, this is supposed to be a collective protest. Okay. Who set the time? Craig said, I'm working this weekend. I'm not making signs. I need my money. I know. Exactly. Yes, we're independent contractors. However, we are also adults with responsibilities. I'm not saying don't do anything. I'm saying plan your attack. Okay, and not attack like war. I mean, attack, protest, attack. Or deleting the Uber app attack. You know, plan it. And what I mean by planning, the reason why you're doing Uber is to make some money, to take care of something, a responsibility or a desire or whatever, a goal, whatever it is. Set yourself up that part is taken care of for a certain amount of time. Then you do what you must do for change. It's also sad that you have to look at things that way. It's just so sad to me. It's so dark. And it's supposed to be a business. It's supposed to be a way that people, like the commercials say, make some easy money. Do this, do that, full-time, part-time, da-da-da. But yet, Uber and Lyft are coming up with different ideas for us to pay into. But what are they giving us? Like even now with Lyft, they have package deals, subscription deals for riders. They can get a certain amount of rides per week or per month for a certain amount of money. And there is a subscription. They're locked in on this. And this is already money that Uber is raking in. They're raking it in by people subscribing to that. Which means, think about it, which means they're making this plan based upon the drivers. Meaning that they feel like they have enough drivers out here that they can offer their customers subscriptions. This is Lyft. And I heard this morning. And most likely Uber, if not already, actually Uber already has it with a lot of governmental jobs. They already have them as clients, and that particular government organization pay Uber a certain amount of money per month. It's like a contract per month to transport their employees. Those government passengers in our cars are not paying it from their personal account. It's from their employer account. So their Uber and Lyft is able to just expand and create and recreate and just really just go abroad throughout wherever Uber and Lyft is, and they're able to set some things carved in stone based upon us. But they're going to increase the passengers amount, but that money is going back to them. To me, this is a way that Uber is trying to pull themselves out of all of the money that they have lost based upon the lawsuits. And it's two main partners, or two main parts of this situation: drivers and the customer. Drivers and the customers. Drivers and the customer. A lot of things start changing once Uber got wind of people saying in an email, I don't understand, my payout is not clear enough, and so on and so forth. What Uber do? Okay, we're not going to let them see nothing of what we're getting at all. Let's just show them what they're getting. Since they can't understand what we're putting out, not try to fix it or get suggestions or how it should be. But okay, if, they don't understand it. Look, we ain't gonna tell them nothing. So now, all of these upfront pricings, and Uber, as the company, is reaping the benefit, and we as the driver. There you go. Can you understand that? Can you understand that? You're getting 75 cents is your base fare. Can you see that? And whatever per mile, whatever per minute. But as a business, they're still growing and growing and growing. Let's see what you say here. Okay. As I see, the drivers knew what they signed up for. If Uber is not for you, there's plenty of other jobs. Absolutely. Hi, Jeremy. How are you? I know. Yeah. Oh, okay, Mike. Okay. Do you have an account with Uber, Mike? Or do you even drive for Uber or Lyft? You know, I no, and you say no protest. Okay, I'm doing well. How are you, Shah? Oh, I'm doing fantastic. I'm so happy to see you. You don't have a job? Oh my gosh. Oh, how old are you, Mike? We might have to protest against 13-year-olds coming on my live. Thank you so much. You know, we miss each other. Lower than 18. Oh, okay. I've been doing food deliveries along with Uber. It's good profits. Okay. Yeah, I'm just like, it just, so much noise is dangerous to share your age online. Oh, okay. Yeah, probably so. Yeah, for predators, yeah, for sure. I can understand that. But what we're talking about today, this is adult information for people who have a job. Who has heavy responsibilities, okay? Just keep that in mind, okay? I'm not anticipating on any vulgar, so, you know, you'll be safe in that capacity, but I want people to feel free to express themselves and how they feel about this, because the bottom line is you. I mean, really, it's you. At the end of the day, it's you. What you think you should do, what would be best to do. You know, I'm not saying. Also, how old are you, Thomas? Oh boy. I'm gonna have to card everyone that comes in. I'm gonna have to card you. I declare. But I just think that the noise that I'm hearing on and one Uber person, I don't even know if the person still drives for Uber, right? You know, a partner with Uber. Person said that in the beginning, Uber was paying the drivers too much money. It is insane. And I said, wait a minute, what? Saying to myself, he said he will make $1,000 in a week part-time. When is that too much money? What was your responsibilities? Do you know what's all in detail? Maybe you Ubered your friends and family. Maybe you didn't have any strangers. Maybe you didn't have someone threatening you, someone calling you out your name, or, you know, alcoholics, people who have drank heavy in your car and just treating your car like it's a garbage can and just all over the place, urinating, passing gas like, oh my gosh, just doing all these inappropriate things. And you're saying you're getting paid too much money? No. Michelle, you're not saying that if the pay is high, then they can do all those things in your car. No, I'm not saying that. Not at all. That doesn't even make sense to me. Because then you're saying that, oh, if I give you $1,000, that person will let me have a bowel movement in their car and smeared all over their chairs, and they won't because of money. There's a certain thing called dignity, respect, being courteous, kind to one another. If a driver safely gets you to your destination, no harm whatsoever, aren't you worth the extra money? Just think of all the things we've been through to become Uber drivers. Going into your background, paying out your pocket. I know I paid $80 for my inspection. Yeah, some people say, oh, you can go somewhere else to get it done, so on and so forth. Okay, I didn't. Okay. Make sure everything is up to par. Constantly every week washing your car. Some people, that's just a natural. They just do that. But for those who don't do that every single day because it's not really dirty, and then you're exposing yourself to people who are sick, coughing in that small space of a car or of a vehicle, the different personalities that we have to deal with, it just seems to me that was a statement that could have just been flushed down the toilet because it didn't make sense to me. Too much money. Do you think 45 think he's getting too much money? Hey, Frank, to be president, what is too much money? When have there been a cutoff for money? Is my auntie, Oprah Winfrey, saying, oh, no more money. Yes, I have money that's going to save your lifetime, but no. I'll come do the interview for free. No. Everybody that pay for own subscription monthly, is Oprah saying, no, get it for free. My understanding of money is the more you have, the more you can do. So when does it become too much money? I just don't understand that. I don't understand that. How many CEOs or managers or secretaries, anybody who refuse their raise? Let me think. Not one. How many movie stars? How many movie stars have been through some things? Hashtag me too. Kept their mouth shut. Because the person was more powerful than them. And they spoke out once they got an opportunity. They bit the bullet for a long time in order to get to where they are today. And too much money? That statement needs to be cleaned up. Too much. Who are you talking for, first of all? It was too much money for you? You're telling me, because he was saying that it was $2 and something base fare or something. I just got kind of like, whatever, when I saw it. Too much money? So you're telling me you couldn't have done anything with the extra money? You couldn't have given it to a nephew or niece for college? Or you have so much money that you don't need any more money? Maybe where you live, they need new streets. Or maybe you can have a playground built in your name for children in the neighborhoods. Too much money? Are you serious? I guess I took offense because there's so many homeless people here, some by choice and some by force. But I would never say it's too much money. Are you serious? If I could fill my entire house from top to bottom with money and more money would come, guess what I would do? Get another place to fill that one up with money. Too much money? Okay. Even if you have a bank account and you have over $1 million in your account, and the bank is telling you they only can cover you up to $1 million. Are you going to refuse the other money that you're getting? No. You're going to go to another bank and open up another account. Too much money? Really? Okay. Not so. All right, let me go back up here. Okay, Quaker Oats says driver's been at me on the YT for my response. I keep telling them they can go offline while I drive. I know that's right. You know what? Quaker Oats, and some of the ones that are upset with you are the ones that are going to be out there too. They want you to get off the road. They insist I protest with them. I refuse. No, I got car payments. You know, right. I paid $0 for inspection. I paid $80. Hey, Tony B. Ford Edge. How are you? Hey, Frank. Okay, Quaker Oats 4.2. Sir, too far away in traffic. Oh, yeah. That's a bummer. You're doing right. It's best if you're in traffic, Quaker Oats, to just turn your app off. Don't even put yourself through that. Because if you can't maneuver, why have it on? Because you're going to constantly have to not accept it. I just got started. And now it's... I know, right? I thought about you, Frank. I thought about that. Just saying, too much money is stupid. It is. I saw that. Now it's synced. Oh, your car not doing too good, Tony? Oh, really? What's going on? I think if I'm... Let's see, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's synced now. It's synced. At first it was a little delayed. I don't know why, but yeah. Tony, you're going to tell us what happened? I was watching Fugle Farmer channel, and he had fresh strawberries and blueberries in those little dessert cups, and he said how he was going to make a dessert. And as soon as he said whipped cream, I thought about whipped cream on top of that would be awesome. Oh my gosh, even ice cream. Anyway, I just saw it on my phone there. Anyway, I hit a cardboard box this morning and my fog light cover fell out. Ooh. Yeah, it's kind of low. Oh my gosh. Had to pull over on the side of the road and pick it up off the road. I guess I'll be gluing it on now. Is that how you can't just pop it back in? It has to be glued in? Wow, Tony, I'm sorry to hear that. So what have we learned from this situation, Tony? Are we gonna push it out of the way or scoot it out of the way with the car? I can, but I'm afraid it might fall off again. I was driving a little bit too fast in the parking lot. Okay. So that won't happen again, correct, Tony? You learn from your mistakes. Yeah, I don't know. And then you also have to realize some people on YouTube, they will say certain things for the talk. Some people don't mind negative replies and response. They live for that. Their channel is all about that. To me, that's a very empty person inside, that you have to push emotional buttons constantly to rev someone up to come to your channel to get views and stuff like that. But I just really feel that, like I asked those questions in the beginning, are you full-time? Can you afford 30 days or more without earnings from Uber? If you can't do those things, don't do it tomorrow. Don't strike. And then, why all the hoopla now this week? I haven't heard it. I don't know. Did I hear it? No, I don't think I heard much about it last week. Why talk about it now so close? Do you know any beneficial protest is planned? It's like, this sign gonna say this. This is the color. This is what we want on here. So, I mean, it's organized. There should be mentors within each city that can communicate the voice of the crowd to a certain person. And then that person takes on the responsibility to get what need to be heard out there with evidence that they did this. But it just seems to me this is a way to weed out some part-timers by playing those mental games with them, as well as some of the full-timers, and not work on this day. I mean, St. Patty's Day, which is tomorrow. I hope it doesn't happen again. One day a woman is sick. Oh, okay, hold on. A woman got sick of your LED headlights and got behind me and turned on her high beam at me. Oh my gosh. I guess they were a little too bright for her eyes. Yeah, some people, they have a, it's some kind of stigma when it comes to headlights, and it blinds them. So maybe she was trying to let you know, or trying to show you how she felt with your lights so bright. Yeah, you got to think about things like that. That's all a part of driving. And are these the lights you were telling me to get? Oh my gosh. Some of the drivers on YT will push for drivers to quit so they can have the road all to themselves. Exactly. 20 Uber drivers protest last year at LAX. The media showed up, but nothing happened. Some of them got sauteed. Oh, really? By police. Okay, it has to be planned. It has to be organized, and it has to be. Every city has their laws, and it has to be according to the law of that city. Yeah, you could be upset. You can be just downright angry. You still have to, like my dad used to say, walk the chalk line. You still have to go by the rules that are set. So why are we striking? The reason, what I'm hearing, well, it's not striking because we're independent contractors. It's protesting because of the amount of money that Uber has increased surge prices for the passengers, not for us. We don't get anything extra. Me personally, if I was to plan this, to do a protest, the reason will be across the entire board. Find out who is have the highest base fare. See what that is. See if it's durable. Because you also have to look at your market, the income of your market. You know how you can go on Google and it'll tell you the population of this group of people, that group of people, and then the income that they have. You have to look at that because you want it to be kind of sort of on a balance, and set a certain amount up for the base fare per minute and per hour to the point, basically, everyone will be making pretty much the same. Now, for the areas where you have to drive miles, I mean, more than 2-3 miles, more than 15 minutes, I'll put it this way, to pick up a passenger, I think those individuals, it should be a little bit more cushion for them. For one, they have to go so far to advertise your business. And when I say your business, meaning Uber and Lyft business. They have to be able to get back home, and it could be hours away. So I think all those type things should be taken into consideration when it comes to the base fare. And I believe decent passengers who live in these particular areas where they know it takes 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes for a driver to get to them, that they'd be willing to pay a little bit more for that driver, you know, being considerate. And what happened to being considerate to people? Is that gone? Is that no more? Am I living in the land of the lost now? Like, can we not be considerate anymore or appreciate each other? I don't know. Maybe that's gone. Okay. They were the aftermarket LED lights. Okay, no one has complained yet. Okay, good. Tony, I'm not sure if I will be driving. Okay, I understand that you have bills to pay and everything, but if it was up to me, I would actually sue the company if that is possible. That is not fair at all. Okay, Tony, okay. And I've watched your videos. You're a very intelligent young man. Okay, okay. Quaker O said Oklahoma makes pennies, but the state is cheap for almost everything. Okay, something you can't just pay them San Francisco type miles. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You gotta take all that into consideration. You gotta take it all into consideration because I mean, the bottom line is you want people to use the Uber. Yeah. No, I haven't. What's she upset about? Overall fare is based on people income in the area. Right. Some people just can't afford to pay $20 for a ride. Exactly. And that's taking things into consideration, Quaker Oats. You have to look at all that. However, wait a minute, I'm trying to look for something. What is it called? I'm trying to look up this YouTuber here. Oh, it must be her here. Okay. Okay, what's the name of it? Said poor connection. Good morning, Timothy. How are you in New Zealand? Oh, right. And that's true. Are you ready to be the changing? Okay, I'm going to have to check her out, Frank. I have her on, but I don't have the volume up. And I don't know if she subscribed to my channel or not. I will have to ask permission in order to, you know, turn this up so I can hear it, you know, so everyone else can hear it, just to find out what's going on. I just finished work. A very good night. Oh, good night tonight. Awesome. My writer, my writer this morning said, told me to drop her off at a friend who had a car. She could not afford a longer trip on Uber X. Oh, wow. Wow. It's real. It's real. This is a feature or a service that is needed. However, as a business, you have to in order to get a lot of income, you have to be able to bring it down as low as possible, that the lowest of the lowest income can afford the Uber, which is admirable for the company, absolutely. However, I think, so are you saying, Michelle, charge those who can afford it more, and those who can't afford it more, they get less, pay less? It sounds like it's a good idea, but what's going to happen? Since we're in it for the money, most of us is in totally for the money, we're going to go to those areas where they're going to pay more. I mean, that's just a given. That's just like if you were going to work in a brick and mortar building and this company pays more, and then the company where you are, you're going to see to make an exit to go to that company. So that's the reality of it all. But with the low income in mind, if Uber can increase the surge for them, which means the passenger will be paying for that, why can't they increase it for us and leave it up to the passengers to pay? If they want it, they'll pay it. If they need it, they'll pay it. A lot of us are known to rob Peter to pay Paul. A lot of us are known to, can you cover me for this week and I'll pay you next week. I got some overtime in. A lot of us are known for, borrowing money. Can you lend me this? Can you lend me that? And of course you have a plethora of passengers who ring, ring, or no. Uber, the driver was unprofessional. Don't worry about it. We were going to do an investigation and we apologize. And by the way, this is a discount. I see that you have a subscription with us, and we're going to give you a discount this week. So we're going to take off $10 out of your weekly payment. Oh, thank you so much. You're going to have that. You're going to have it. Yeah, now it's perfect. Yeah, because I can move my hand and yeah. Okay, my writer this morning. This is Corey Oates. Oh, I already done read it. Whatever. Okay, so I'm not against protests. I mean, hey, a lot of people history, even Irish people, all race, to be honest, you guys, if you look back in history, all race had to do some type of protest. It's like that was the way and is the way to be heard on a larger scale. So it wasn't just black people protesting. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't see anything wrong with protests. Protest is supported by is that the Fifth Amendment? And another thing, I got the Constitution upstairs. Yeah, I must not have remembered it exactly. I have not really focused on it, but let me tell you, it does say in there that we have the right to bear arms. Why there are some states not for that when our constitutional right said that we can do this? I don't know why it took so long to hit me, but it hit me. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. What? This is supposed to be for everybody, every state. I thought about that. It makes me wonder if there's a conspiracy saying, hey, let's not give this state the rights for this, and that, and then we can have all this intertwined, and then this is going to cause a ripple effect of this, and this is going to cause a ripple. You know what I mean? I mean, those who understand what I'm saying, it's like when we go to war, the stock market, like, really? Interesting. Hey, Marcy, how are you? And Marcy, you said, and I'm not protesting. I have bills to pay, LOL. Getting ready to go drive shortly. I know that's right. Bills was made when America used muskies. Oh, the rifles. Is it muskies? The rifle. Is that correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't believe in charging richer area more than the poor areas. And not sure about you guys. Local market. But here in New Zealand, we have government funded homes in very wealthy areas also. Okay, so are you saying, Timothy, and of course at any time correct me, of course constructively. So you're saying you have poor and rich living in the same areas? Or poor and wealthy living in the same areas? Now, I was told in Georgia, I don't know if it's all throughout Georgia, but you can go down a block. This side, immaculate, beautiful, large, gorgeous homes. On this side, not so gorgeous, like low-income houses. Is that true? What would be the purpose of that? That those who are poor can look over and say, I want to be there one day. And those who are wealthy look over here and say, I would never want to be living like that. And like, I don't understand what's the purpose of that. To have it in your face every day. Can someone explain that to me? Okay, so yeah. It seems like they need to update the Constitution. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. They do need to update it. It's some things in there that I'm like, what? Huh? It was created during a time that is non-existent right now. Here in LA, rich areas are surging up to 4.5 in the morning. Poor areas don't surge as much except in the very early morning. Okay. But they do surge. And people are requesting Ubers, and they actually getting rides, correct? Quaker Oats. Okay. So, Timothy, for us, the base fare here is 94 cents, and I have noticed a decrease, but not a lot from your point of view. I was at 75. And you know it changing throughout the cities. I can be in Glen Burnie. I think, if I remember correctly, I did a video on it. Glen Burnie is $1.25. And go to another city, might be closer to $2 based upon the income. But here in Baltimore, it's a mixture. You can go downtown, uptown, even midtown. They can pay more than 75. But they're looking at the majority. Yeah, it is good. Oh, you are? Oh, I'm so proud of you, Frank. I tell you, you waited a long time for this. You have your wings, my son. Fly. Fly as far as your wings will take you. Yes, one of our multi-million-dollar suburbs has state housing within it. Some of these homes don't even look like government houses. Either they look like the flash house. Oh, wow. Do they tell you the purpose of that? Timothy? Awesome. There you go. Look for the trends. Exactly. You have your coffee? I'm finishing mine up. I think I have to warm it up again too. For the most part here, Timothy, the wealthy lives with wealthy. Yeah. Yeah. But now they are changing it. They even pushed back the city line where it was once county, now is city. And it's something called interim taxes. I don't know if you're all familiar with it. These were older areas and the rich moved in for the views. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That can happen. Yeah. Me personally, if I was wealthy, I wouldn't mind living with a rich, where, I wouldn't mind a rich, you see how I'm changing it, right? I wouldn't mind a rich person living where I live. You see how I changed it? Instead of, I wouldn't mind living in the area of a rich person. You see how I just switched it? Yeah, because I'm thinking what I got is better. And sure, come on over. That kind of thing. We have a right to live where we want to live, though, and how we want to live. I wouldn't want Section 8 houses in a wealthy gated community, because you have gated communities that's not wealthy. But a wealthy gated community. Yeah. Why? Based upon my experience, and it's not stereotyping people, a lot of the people who are on Section 8, I didn't say all, but a lot of them have like a I don't care mentality. Hey, how do you do? So I would have to think about that. I would have to really like find out what their mindset is. Because you think about it, curve appeal is half the battle when it comes to you selling your house. So if you have neighbors who are like, beer cans everywhere, beer bottles, people hanging out the windows and indoor furniture outside in the yard, or, and they're using it, not that they're throwing it away, but they're actually, this is, the people come and they sit and stuff like that. That's kind of like, that's, to me, that's a behavior that you need to have your own large couple acres of land and you can just have at it, but to be that way in an area that the majority of the homeowners are not, yeah, that would be a problem in terms of property value and areas. Yeah, definitely. Okay, having breakfast and a smoke, and then I'm off again. Okay. And then Marcy said, I've never been a monkey see, monkey do kind of person. I make my own decisions based on my own assessment. Very good. I don't see the need to protest in my market. Okay. Okay. So everything is good on your end? Okay. And then Timothy said the rich already have select and blacks depending on your market. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. So the rich are using select and Uber X is using blacks are using the Uber X. Is that what you're saying? So are there not any blacks who's using select in New Zealand? Some celebrities have lived in the poorer neighborhoods like Danny. Oh, okay. I don't know who that is, and I'm sorry if you feel like I should know them, but I don't know that person. He's probably maybe he's on the outside. No, remember Frank. He has this spray that he used, but I don't. He might not be smoking in his Lincoln though. He might be giving that Lincoln some top-notch respect. But yeah, obviously, surge will raise rapidly in the richer area. They can afford the Uber to work every day. Okay. 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 Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna put this question out here to you guys because it seems like we're really looking at details. If you were the sole operator, oh, I figured you didn't smoke in the Lincoln. That's quality. You can't abuse quality. You have to take care of quality. um, if you were the owner of Uber and Lyft, how would you run it? Just put your information in there. You know how we be talking about the difference in the areas, the type people, the market, so on and so forth. What would you do? I mean, if you were the owner. But yeah, and then Marcy, you say, yes, things are good here. I'm making the same. Okay. It just takes a little longer if I get more Uber pool rides. Okay. Okay. All right. Then Quaker O says, the point is to surge rich areas so drivers willingly to drive with to make more money. Absolutely, they will. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. People are going to go where the money is. Anytime people will uproot and go to another state or city to make more money, that's a no-brainer. Absolutely. $46 to... That's not bad. That's not bad. That's good for you, right? Hey, Siobhan, girl. It's been a long time. How are you? It's been a long time. You changed your picture. At least, has it been about a month? Yeah, about a month or so. I pay 80 cents per mile to all drivers. Okay, removing the rating system and pool line rides. Okay, so how... Okay, so you would just have the lease would be Uber X. Is that what you're telling me? No Uber pool or nothing like that. It's the girl. I've been doing a classwork. Oh, at home. Awesome. Okay. I've been working at home. Sorry, it takes taking the class. And oh, no problem. Long as you're good, I'm fine. You know what I mean? It's just, just know you're being thought of. From someone you never met face to face. That's basically what I'm saying. When I haven't seen people in a while and then their name come up, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Haven't been here in a while. That kind of thing. Oh, you're so welcome. So welcome. And then Marcy E says, okay, Frank. Okay, have a fantastic day. Okay, so Marcy E said, I just apply realistic expectations to this gig. Very good. Very good. Oh, it's nice to be missed. Awesome, Javon. And Uberman Tam said, I was just at the airport and the driver must copy that upsets about the region because there are 80 Uber drivers in queue, 40 Lyft, usually the other way around. Oh, it's usually 40 Lyft and 80 Uber. No, 80 Lyft and 40 Uber. Okay. Okay, that's way too much. Yeah, that's a lot. Is he going to sit there? Uber X isn't really designed to cater to the wealthy. It's meant to be a low-cost option for all. Okay. But yeah, and Uber Select, the Uber and Uber Black caters to the rich folks. Okay, gotcha. Better car drivers in suits. Ooh, really? I got a Lyft ride in 30 minutes. Oh, well, that's nice. Go ahead, Uberman Tampa. You're just doing that. Okay, it's been throwing out some crazy promotions, I guess. That happens when you stop driving. I know they will do that because they want you to come back. Yeah, they did me the same way when I took off for about, I think I took off about a month with Uber and Lyft, and they were sending those promotions out, but yeah, I was just taking a break. Yeah. I mean, it shows you that they need you out there, but you also need to take a break as well. I know I do. I have to take a break. That is awesome, Kraker. I mean, Uberman Tampa. I'm so happy for you. Oh, okay. That's interesting, Timothy. Now here in Baltimore, Uber been around a long time. Uber Black, that is. And they just recently, I think in the past 2 years, they branched out to this Uber X because they felt like they could get more, reach more. And they did, to the point some who used to use, hey, Anthony, how are you? Used to use Uber Black. Now they use Uber X because they looking at, hey, okay, same thing. When you, wealthy people or rich people with wisdom, just because they have the money, you don't have to spend that money. No, I'm just Uber Black. You're doing pretty good. Awesome. So glad to hear that. So I've spoken to businessmen, and they traveled here and got an Uber, and then wherever they go, once they were here, it was Uber. And they said, it's a no-brainer. Why should I pay Uber Black prices for a particular car when the Uber X has some real nice cars too? And I'm getting around to the same places, but for less. And that's when you hear people talk like that, that's someone who have money and wisdom. Okay? And that makes sense. But some people are all about the look. I'm wealthy. Let me order the SUV. Oh my gosh, that would be so a disgrace for me to order a Uber X. Really? Oh my gosh, no. That just shows the mentality of some individuals. When image is everything. Okay, one of my customers Thursday night hired me to do a private job. Okay, $50 cash and $20. Okay, so it's worth it to you. Okay. Yeah, those who have wisdom, Quaker Oats. Yeah, those who have wisdom, but those who are about the image. Oh no! What? No! I want the best that car you have. Period. Okay, Quaker Oats said I picked up Zeke on Uber X. He played for Dallas Cowboy. Oh, that's a wealthy man with wisdom. Yeah. And then it makes sense. Why bring all of that attention to yourself when you can just get in under the radar? That's what I would be. I would be the type of, if I was famous, I'd be like this, have some big wig on, and got a big coat on, and I'll do an Uber X and get in, and I'll, have a nice conversation, because they don't know who I am. Sometimes when people know who you are and what you're about, what's attached to you, it's a little different acceptance. But me coming in as, I'm, requesting an Uber X, but my credentials, is really up there. I get an opportunity to talk to someone honestly and openly. And they have no idea. Hey, savage scientist, how are you? I think this is the first time you were on the feed. This feed, you're welcome. Yeah, I would love that. Me personally, I would love that. Because, see, when you're out there and you're wealthy and famous and all, you're going to get a lot of fakers. And it's hard to decipher who's really for you and who's not, you know? And then Anthony said, I bet when they come out with self-driving cars, the prices will increase because Uber and Lyft will have a fleet of cars. Yes. Then rideshare will be too expensive and they won't have to pay drivers. Very true. Yeah, they're trying to move with the time. They are definitely trying to move with the time. I've seen Uber in Sydney, Australia, and Uber Black is designed for business folk, like corporate jobs, daily news, like corporate cab, daily news provide the works. Okay. Uber Select cars were just as good. Okay. And then Quaker O said, can you do a talk show like Oprah? Yeah, that would be nice. Wouldn't that be nice? To be honest with you, Quaker Oats, I want to meet her one day. I really do. I remember her when she lived here in Baltimore. And I watched her on Channel 13, WJZ, on People Are Talking. And it was her and Richard Scher. And yeah, I really appreciate seeing her. And I followed her ever since. And I would be on her network if I would pay the money, but I'm not going to pay the money for channels that I don't really use, you know, really look at. But I would, if I could just order her on regular TV some kind of way, they can have that happen, like Netflix, I will order on for sure. And then Timothy says some drivers have lovely cars in Uber X as well. Just some business folks require a set standard. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm okay listening to you. Thanks for the shout out. Oh, you're quite welcome. Quite welcome. Okay. And Anthony said that lets you know they don't care about our cars. They will keep our fares low without considering our expenses. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Timothy said, yes, that trip was worth it. Awesome. Okay. And then Savage Scientist said, I agree. And Craig O said, Oprah lives in Montego. Is that what you're trying to say? Montego. Where is that? I know she have a place in Hawaii. And she used to live in Chicago. I don't know if she still lives there now. Because she left here to go to Chicago. I've gotten into Mercedes-Benz E on Uber X. There you go. Yeah. OWN is part of Discovery Network. Okay. Yeah, I love Oprah. I wish I could meet her one day. I really, oh my gosh, that would be so awesome. But yeah. But meanwhile, we have issues that we have to address here in reference to Uber and Lyft. I don't know. I mean, it's a lot involved with this. But I think both companies is missing the mark, and that mark is being considerate of others, and those others being the driver. I had a guy this morning call me twice because I was stuck in heavy traffic, not moving. He was late for work. I canceled him. Yeah, that was, yeah. What do you mean, Savage Scientist? Quaker Oats, me personally, whenever I'm in traffic and in ways you see the red and all that kind of stuff, I'm on a highway or stuck in traffic, I turn my app off. Let someone else get that person. You know, you're protecting yourself from frustration, arguments, and a low score. And you are protecting your acceptance rate. Because if you can't maneuver to get to that person don't understand you're in traffic. They don't know the gridlock and so on and so forth. So, and I know, you know, you want to get the money. I understand that. However, You want to protect yourself physically and mentally because of the stress and, making the customer feeling really sad or upset and give you a bad rating. Just turn it off. That's what I do. I turn it off. If I'm on a highway, I turn it off because I'm not going to get no ping and I just pass by the exit that I need to turn off, then have to go off this exit. No. Nope. Once I'm off the highway, I'll turn my app on. Other than that, that's it. It's off. You said acts of evil. What's that? Savage scientists. Are you working right now, savage scientists? It's cold and bitter now. No, we can't have that. We cannot have that. I'm coming back. It's just a drop, but I wanted to drink it with my cake. So there. Hey, Tempe. How are you? I've seen your posting on YT. Good job, mate. Watch me 400 this week in Scottsdale. Oh, in Arizona. I'm only doing an Uber Select. Okay. That's cool. Oh, really? Bush call Iraq, Syria, and no Korean. Oh, really? Okay. That's going on right now in the news. Savage scientist. Timothy said, I've had to do the same when there's been unplanned traffic delays. I find at night, yeah, they call the act how long we're going to be and to hurry up. Yeah. It's best just to turn it off. It's best because you will eliminate all of that. Let another driver who might be available to, take care of it. You'll still get yours. 2003. Why we are 15-20 minutes away. We are the closest. Call me and abuse me to hurry up. Yeah, you have to really, it's best just to turn it off. You won't have to deal with none of that nonsense. Okay. Tempe said, Tempa, I picked up drunks and drunk college kids all night long. Tempa and ChelleChelleASMR. Oh, all? Okay. When you say all night long, give me a time frame. Oh, okay. I really don't remember that Savage Scientist. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, William. I don't remember that. I don't remember him saying that. I'm sorry. 5 p.m. to 4 a.m. Arizona time. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. That's quite interesting. What is your base fare there? And then another thing. If we protest on St. Patty's Day, we are also forgetting the reason why Uber was created. To help prevent drunk drivers. You know, I mean, that was the initial draw-in, was for that purpose. That was the selling mark. So, St. Patty's Day, I don't think would be a good day to strike. I know we need more money and so on and so forth, but I think it needs to be planned precisely that those who do choose to protest, they're sitting back, you know, not being bothered. 71 cents per mile. Oh, per mile. What about the base fare? I don't know. People, they see it though. Savage Scientist. $0.71. I didn't get my other phone here. Our base fare is 75. Still moved in and didn't get my water for my vitamin. Ah, that Caliga. What in the world? Does anyone remember what Savage Scientist is talking about in terms of Bush acts of evil? I appreciate the shout out for Chris. Oh, you're welcome. She is. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know what? I laughed so much. I had to stop. I was like, I had the phone like this, and I had, because I was laughing too hard, and I was just going to ruin the whole video from the laughter. But oh my gosh. She snatched all the toys. Yes. She's like, no, I want this one. Put that one down. No, I want this one. I was like, oh my gosh, Rebe. Okay, Timothy said, haha, I have worked them hours. Got fed up with the drunks and my rating taking a hit. I go home to protect my ratings. Often the drunks press 1 star regardless. Oh, goodness gracious. Tempe, do you have that issue? He might not take a hit. Baton Rouge base fare is 82 cents a mile in 2014. It was $1.72. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you had one 2 months ago, Quaker Oats. Urgh. What did he do? He or she do? Tempe, have your rating been hit after dealing with the college kids drinking? I need to make money today. Been at it since 8:30. Okay. Oh, look at that Quaker Oats. He said his rating is 9.85 still. Different markets, different college students. That's a prime example right there, guys. This is what he does constantly. And that was his time frame. No, I think he meant 4.85. I think he meant 4.85, right? Because it only go up to, that's what I thought I was saying, 4.85, but yeah. I guess so, right? After all that, it just seeped in and from the atmosphere. They were too lazy to rate. Oh my gosh. Yeah, isn't that something how that works? I think that hopefully the guy that got the ride, was it from Virginia to New Jersey, the $1,600 fare? Hopefully he stopped drinking, or maybe not drinking as much, you know, or he have already preset, this is where I'm going. Have a sober friend look at it. Do I have the correct address here? Yeah, man, you do. Okay, bring on the drinks. Let's make it happen. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's why, you know, your rating is really quite unaffected there. I had some grade 8 going to Tampa this morning, but I wanted an airport ride, so I put up with it. 10 a.m. and they are going to work at a strip club. Oh, and planning on getting drunk. Oh wow, she was arrested last night for selling drugs. Said she's so innocent. Yeah, and it's really. Oh my gosh. Hopefully she don't find herself back in jail tonight or tomorrow night. My riders are too drunk to even use the app properly, so my ratings never. Oh my gosh. Okay. And especially to rate is so easy. You just swipe it across. Just done deal. You take them through McDonald's drive-through. Wait 20 to 30 minutes in a stupid line, and they still give you 1 star at 30 cents per minute. It's not worth it, right? Yeah. Now here, Timothy, our wait time is max is it 3 minutes? Like between the stops, let's say you have a point A, you pick them up, and then they have a stop, and then they have a destination. The max, I believe, is either 2 minutes or 3 minutes here. So to go to a McDonald's or any drive-through and wait 20 minutes is not even, that's not going to happen. Somebody got to do some walking. And that is walking in there into the store and ordering the food. And if it's not going to be ready in time, somebody's going to end up getting left. And what a lot of passengers do, they'll leave, if they have a child, they leave the child in the car or bag, something in the car in hopes of the driver don't leave them. Okay. It says Pasco County had a warrant. Peninsula County picked her up, but she said issued a warrant and I want to call. Oh, really? The Lincoln never waits. Not happening. I know. Yeah. But it just goes to show you that's why I like this channel here, because all drivers, passengers, you know, can share their experience in their market. And he's in New Zealand. Okay, here goes. This guy had 6 a.m. just woke up from a drunken night with a girl. He smelled of beer and was tipsy. 1 star him. Oh my goodness. That what do you know, the little speaking thing, that's so funny how things come across. Really? Oh, it smells so bad though. When I smelled it, like after someone had drank the night before, I smelled that smell. I'm like, what in the world is that? It's a very odd smell. It's as if they haven't taken a shower for days, but it's not, you know, it's the alcohol. Drunken nights and girls usually equal welfare babies. gosh. Right, a lot of them not coherent enough to even put on a condom. Yeah. It's a smell that I couldn't help but saying in my mind, what in the world is that? I didn't say it loud because I didn't really know what it was. I'm like, man. Then I will offer peppermint or a hull, and they no thank you. I'm like, okay. I don't know. Maybe they like the smell or something. I don't know. People do what they do with no explanation. Maybe they don't even know themselves sometimes, but yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Siobhan, are you still here? How are your experiences in driving with Uber and Lyft? Well, no, you took some time off, but before you took time off, how has it been? If you're still with us. This guy was walking like he was trying to... What? How do you look? How do you walk like that? Like... I don't know. Ooh, that just sounds so icky like. Ooh. Oh my God, that's kind of different. And how many of you, it's weird to pick up a large burrito order when Uber Eats at 5:30 in the morning? Is it weird? No. Maybe they need a laxative or something. Because those bean burritos, well, if you haven't tried it, well, try it and you let me know. Maybe, you know what I mean? And maybe they are a vegan, vegetarian or something. I don't know. I don't think it's odd. Because sometimes people eat dinner for breakfast and breakfast for dinner. It's just how the body craves different things. One leg goes up and to the side, and the other goes... What? Like this here. Hold on, let me see. Goes up and to the side. Then the other leg goes the other way. Oh wow. Look. That's sticky. Oh. Okay. Okay, kind of wide-legged. Man. Not a pleasant sight. But I don't know, Quaker Oats. I think that's fine. I think it's fine for the morning. 5:30 in the morning. That just do you in when they do that one, right? The mini one, huh? I know, Uberman Tampa. Yeah. That's interesting. So a guy this morning, wait a minute, hold on. Is he saying what I think he's saying? Wait, hold on. I saw a guy this morning shaving beard, driving and smoking. And a lot of people talk about us women putting on makeup while driving. Oh my God, what? Shaving his beard, driving, and smoking. Can we say acrobat? Okay, Timothy said, I recently had a drunk order Uber wanting to go buy marijuana from a drug house. Told me, cancel trip. I know, get a friend, right? Yeah, oh my gosh, call a friend. With man Tampa said Arizona drivers read the newspaper while driving. Oh, really? Arizona drivers read the newspaper while driving? Oh, really? That's right, you used to live there. Okay. I've seen it and blown my horn at them. Wow. He must have late for work. I mean, like, if he's so organized, or coordinated doing that, that means he's been doing it for a while. That's not his first rodeo. Wow, he's taking all kinds of chances. Cutting himself, dropping the cigarette. Oh my gosh. You think beards are nasty? I think if it's clean, you can braid it, put a little something on the end of it. You can curl it. Who was the guy that had the whiskers? Like, it was so. What was his name? Is that Frito-Lay Man? I don't want. Oh, really? For some people it can be, but some people it's therapeutic for them. They just they be doing one of these numbers with it. I noticed a lot of African American men now have beards. I think it's a fashion. I haven't seen any dirty ones. It seemed like they really take care of them. The people I've seen. Shaving beard, driving, and smoking. Who said men can't multitask? I know, right? Time to do the dishes, watch the laundry, and take out the trash. Honey, I can't do all this. How can I be doing the dishes? There you go, Timothy. It can be done. Men can multitask if they want. My best one was a girl smoking and one leg out of the window. She was driving on the highway. What? Oh my gosh. Like, really? She put herself in all kinds of dangerous situations with that. Broken leg, broken hip. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Man, Tampa said I saw a guy riding a motorcycle with a Santa beard. Really? It was that long? Oh, look, Jeremy said he does all that. Okay, Jeremy. She was airing out something. I mean, that's kind of... Woo! But can you imagine that breeze? Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Barstow, California. That's interesting. Feel the breeze. Talking about fresh air. Yeah. For sure. That maybe hint the cigarette came out. I don't know. Maybe she had to smoke during. I don't know. I don't know if he had. Did she have a skirt on or a dress, or was it shorts or pants and you couldn't tell? You just saw the leg. That's taking a chance. Can you imagine if she would have gotten in an accident? That leg is gone. I know it's comfortable. It was a skirt. Oh, okay. Well. Woo, okay. Then folks will go rather than take a bath. Oh, wow. Yeah. Air bath. Yeah. I declare, some things we do. It's a known fact. It's yeah. What can I say? Man. So how is that particular part of California, Quaker Oats? Is this normal for people to do things like that? Nope. It's the desert heading towards Vegas. Ooh, the desert. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's not good air like that if it's blowing. Did Savage Dad, I'm not Savage Dad, Savage Scientist, is he still with us? He was asking a question. I don't know if he got the question answered. What are we going to do? Savage Scientist, are you still with us? Are you going to strike tomorrow? Or are you just going to do the select? Eat more tacos. Really? You driving Lyft tomorrow? Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting day. But I take it hour by hour. You know, it depends on what I'm doing, what I'm about to do, whatever. And then I'll see if I'm going to go out. I can't afford to strike. But honestly, I don't think it will surge. You don't think it will surge? I'm driving Uber, then doing caviar, food delivery, and Postmates. Okay. You're not going to drive at night? Okay. Why is that? You think it's going to be kind of crazy? With St. Patty's Day, it's going to start early. And it's on a Saturday, too. Matter of fact, it's starting tonight. People don't have to go to work tomorrow? What? They're going to drink extra. Like, really? They're going to drink extra tonight, knowing tomorrow is St. Patty's Day? Oh my gosh. Like, really? Is anyone going to wear a costume? Any green? Drunks need food in the stomach, right? Postmate has a $100 bonus for 10 orders completed. Awesome. And that's attainable, Quaker Oats? Still got my pen. Oh, awesome. No drunk leprechauns allowed in my car. Oh my gosh. Are you going to dress up, Uber in Tampa? You going to wear a hat or... I don't have anything like... I don't know. Are you going to be festive? You're not going to be festive? Wear a green shirt? Okay. Well, let's see. Is Postmate... No, what color is Postmate's shirt, Quaker Oats? I've got to go. Oh, okay. Black. See, you probably, Quaker Oats, you would probably have to wear a hat or something because, you know, your t-shirts is a part of, that's like a uniform kind of thing, right? Okay, Timothy said, I'm 34. I feel I'm too young to even think about growing a beard. Okay. I like looking young while I'm still able to. And to be honest, I look a lot cleaner, plus sick of grooming. Yeah, you do have to groom it. You do. Okay. Oh, so you clean head too? No hair on the head? I got no shirt from Postmate. Oh. Really? Quaker Oats. Yeah, to each his own. But here in Baltimore, a lot of the men, not all, but a lot of the men, I would say, what would I say? Maybe early 30s. Early 30s to the higher 40s, maybe. Yeah. And the reason why I'm speculating that is because some I see gray hair in it and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, some people probably wear a green hat or something. I used to be bald. It was nice. I did not need a comb. Of course you didn't. Absolutely. So now you have a bush or straight hair at Quaker Oats or curly hair. Cut my hair 0 all over with the cutters. It's great. Okay. 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 You had to emphasize all over, I guess, huh? Okay. Okay. Nose hair, ears hair. You know your nose hair is important. Long hair, okay. So now you wear it in a ponytail, Quaker Oats. Do you know your nose hair is very important? You can trim them, but don't cut them out because they are, what they call them, cilious. They are like protectors to block things that are in the air, and it is collected on the hairs. And so when you blow your nose, it'll, come off. It'll stop it from just going through. It's called a mullet. Oh, okay. Kind of like close on the sides and a little bit more, not the mohawk. Hey, Tita, how are you? How are you doing? It's been a while. You've been out there making the money. So it's kind of not tapered, but kind of cut low here and some hair across here. Is that how the mullet goes? I'm doing well, Tita. It's so nice to see you. Timothy had to let us know that he cut his hair off. He's bald. So do you put baby oil on your head or what? Cologne or what? What does the men put on their bald head to keep it shiny? I've seen some men, it's like someone took a buffer cloth and shined that business in front, party in the back. Business in the front. Oh, okay. So it's cut shorter here, this part, the crown part, and then in the back it's kind of long. Oh, okay. I got it. Awesome. Okay. He called it business in the front and party in the back. Okay. I had a mullet from 18 to 21. I didn't even know what a mullet was. Oh my gosh. Until I saw a film from the 1980s. It was gone. He was like, no, not me. This day and time, to be honest, if you find a hairstyle that suits you, and if it just so happened comes from the 60s, 80s, or whatever, go with it. Yeah, most likely I will be. I'm definitely not striking or protesting. Definitely not. It just seems kind of fishy to me. I don't know if you did the playback. You'll see why I'm saying that, but it just seemed. No. It just seems kind of, sort of like. So yes, I most likely. My intention, I put it this way, my intention is to actually to work on tomorrow. I actually didn't realize it was St. Patty's Day. Someone brought it to my attention. I was like, Saturday, St. Patty's Day? When is St. Patty's Day? And then people were telling me it's tomorrow. So yeah. I was watching JJ, the karaoke driver. And she is very creative with, having the karaoke in her car. And she had these little glow bracelets that she was giving out to her passengers. And I heard one say, oh, mine doesn't work. And then another girl said, oh, because it was from the dollar store. I was like, oh my gosh, like, really? Are you like, huh? Why even say anything? You can buy some from the carnival for more than $1 and they will go out. So what are you saying? Like, I was like, man, it's like, where was the consideration? Why even say anything? Maybe because they were young. Maybe the mind is still not fully developed. I don't know. But I would have just been, thank you, because you're welcoming me into your vehicle. And you have some props to help my ride, however long, however short it is, to be enjoyable. You know, it's like you are bridging that gap from stranger to a decent driver and a decent passenger. You know, like, I don't know. Some people. So I was about to say, if you go to the dollar store, you can get the green beads and hand them out to people. Somebody might do that. I don't know. You know, and then somebody might bite on it and say, oh, this is cheap. It's from the dollar store. That's why. Like, I don't know. Sometimes, you know, whenever you do something, do it from the heart. Because if you're doing it for people, you're going to be sadly disappointed. Sadly disappointed. Because there's always that one person who's is willing to shoot you down. And if you're doing it because this is really what you want to do from your heart, they can't shoot you down. But I couldn't believe the passenger said that. I was like, really? Why would you? I don't know. I don't understand it. I think what she has going on, and you guys who, if you haven't checked out her channel, check her out. Yeah. Was talking to y'all, my ride share family. Yes. For some reason, this didn't come up until just now, so I don't know what's going on with the feed. Okay. How long does it take you to get braids? So, oh my gosh, let me tell you. Let me see what else we got here. I use coconut oil just to help to keep my scalp moist. Oh, nice. I like coconut oil, and it's good for the skin. Absolutely. Oh, we missed you too. Great idea for St. Patty's Day. Okay. I won't use chemical products on my skin, but coconut oil is good, completely natural. Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is. That's a good question, Quaker Oats. Remember, was that Friday? Friday, I had my hair braided. They were hurting too much. Hey, Paula. They were hurting too much, and I had to get them taken out. So then I went back to the salon on that Saturday, and she had a slot. She took me in. Thank you so much. I never had my hair braided professionally. This is the first time ever, and oh my gosh, the pain. The pain of it all. So I actually I took them out myself that night. Then went to the salon that Friday. Was that Friday? It was Saturday morning. And a young lady from Mali, she did it. And she did the right size. The tension is just right. I mean, it was a little sore, but not as sore as it was the other set. And it was too heavy. It was too much hair. And it took usually maybe, the first time was maybe 4 hours. But you don't realize it. You're talking, you're watching television. I had my tablet. You know how you look at YouTube. And you have a comfortable chair. You really don't realize it. But I do want to keep her. Hey, good morning. I do want to keep her as my stylist for braids because she was very, very professional. The lady who did it the first time, and they were talking in their dialect. And then she said, if she's not going to pay, I'm not going to do it again. She was just going off. And I just looked there and smiled. I said, sister, you don't love me anymore? Sure, I love you. Sure, I love you. She don't realize I understood what she was saying, right? So, the other girl who did my hair, because it was two ladies did my hair. And she was saying the same thing. She came back, too much hair, and no, I'm not going to do it. You're going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And it was back and forth, and I just sat there with a smile. You know, and then after the young lady had finished my hair, she said, such and such amount. I gave her the amount, and they looked like they missed out. Besides that, I didn't want them to do it. It's because I was looking at the way they were doing different people's hairs. I don't know if it's the way they wanted it to be braided or this is their technique. It was too long, too big, and for me, that's too heavy. I already have thick hair. So to add a lot of hair on with it that wasn't the look I was looking for. I wanted to see my scalp, you know. Yeah. And I wanted to be able to put it in a ponytail. But that hair, oh my gosh, no. I could not, oh my, to lift it, I needed two people to carry my hair because my head was going back like that. That's how heavy it was. And I took a picture and all I could do is turn my head that way. That was it. That's all. So yeah, it's a lot go into braiding hair for those who are non-African Americans and you want to know how we get this. Is a special technique that is done. And the Africans, well, this particular group, they said they've been braiding hair since they were 6 years old. So they're used to it. Their fingers doesn't cramp up and, you know, the pattern, it just flows, and they do overhand instead of, they do overhand instead of underhand. No, they do underhand instead of overhand. Now for me, I do over, but there are times when you need to go under, but that's, you know, that's how they do things. And you can wash your hair. You wash the scalp and stuff like that. They have shampoo cloths out that people use when patients are paralyzed and things of that nature, where they just get in there and wash their scalp and stuff like that. So they're not dirty. They don't have to be dirty, okay? They can be clean. And we as African American people, we don't have to wash our hair every day because we need oil in our scalp in order for our hair to grow. So, you know, but in the summertime, I usually wash my hair every day. I've been doing it for years. And I got a lot of flack or whatever. I got a lot of talk about it from my own people saying, what, you think you white because you wash it every day? I said, no, my hair needed it. Because see, what I would do, wash it and put leave-in conditioner, and I would wear it natural. So I had my moisture that I needed. But yeah, you didn't ask all that Quaker Oats, I know. But I just answered some questions that might be out there. And, you know, that's how that goes. We are a multifaceted group of people. Okay? Multifaceted is, yeah. We're, yeah. Hair's different. We have to use different products. Skin different. Just different skin product. It's a lot. It's a lot to us than just a color. Yeah. And then speaking of this, and I'm laughing, I have brown gums. I have a family member who has pink gums, and his dentist told him, you as a black man not supposed to have pink gums. You're either white or Asian. He said in his practice, he never seen a black person with pink gums. His gums look like they're dentures. That's how pink the gums is. So we are Heinz 57, if you will, in a lot of different ways that, yeah. It's different. You know, it's, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Not freezy the first time. Let's see. Okay, Timothy said the first time you get your hair braided, it looks good, but yes, hurts. Can get headaches. Yes. I got a migraine the first time. Took them out. End up with frizzy hair. Oh, you got your hair braided, Timothy? Oh my gosh. Oh. My sister used to charge $50 to braid hair. End up with a huge amount of customers. She wasn't even professional style, but yes, school, fall time, she would do 3 to 4 people hair a day. Yeah. The professional charge about $250. Yeah. And some is higher than that. If you get 2, you can pay up to $400 or $500 to get your hair braided, to get it braided. And some people say, you know, why spend that amount of money on that? I mean, like anything. When you have money, you work for it and things of that nature, you can spend it however you want. And for some people to get pampered and get it braided up and not have to be concerned about it. And this is also known as a protective style, which means you're not constantly combing and brushing and flat ironing and pulling on your hair, you know. And a lot of our hair grow really fast when it's braided up like this. So there's so many different reasons. And some people, they just like braids. My son wants twist or dreads on the top of his mohawk. I've seen that. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? You're going to let him get it, or is he of age to go ahead and get it? People, they wear braids for different reasons, you know. For me, it's a convenient, and it's something that I wanted to try. It's like on my bucket list to actually get my hair braided professionally, because I never had it done. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So it was really an adventure for me. I was excited. So I really didn't realize how long I was sitting in the chair. But yeah, it was a good experience. I learned some things, and if and when I get them braided again, I will go back to her. It would either be her or the owner, because I was watching how the owner does corn rolls, and I also had to learn the difference between braiding and corn rolls. I'm like, all of this stuff I gotta learn here. Corn roll. Does anybody want to know anything about this, or am I just, you know, just giving information that no one really cares about? I don't know. Oh, you saying yes, Timothy? Okay, Timothy said yes. I don't know. He's 11. I think this will be an added expense on the throne. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would. Yeah. But you know what? If he get it, he might not want them again. You never know. It might be a short-lived style, you know. But yeah, these are braids. When they're single like this, these are braids. When they're not attached to your head from the beginning to the end, these are braids. Cornrow is attached to your head all the way to the end. Because here it's just attached here and then it hangs. But for a braid, you can't lift it up. You can't manipulate it. Only thing you can probably manipulate is the end part of it. But this length here will actually be braided to my scalp. I wouldn't be able to lift it up at all, because it'll be attached to my scalp. And our scalp is strong enough to take that. I don't know, maybe because the way the parents would do our hair is be in a bow or little plaits, so the scalp is used to that kind of pulling. However, when it comes to professional braiding, the first time it's gonna hurt. And then some people have gotten it too tight. They end up in the ER, and they could take a piece of this hair here and pull it off, and they would have scalp. It's too tight. You know, they have too much tension on it, and that's not good. And some people, like Timothy saying, migraines, headaches. It's an instant facelift. Some people forehead pull back. It's a lot to it. It's a lot to it. So, and it is, I think it is to be respected, because it's an art, a talent that not everybody have. And to have a perfect pattern from the root down, I'm in awe. You know, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Some people that goes to Jamaica, they'll get plaits in their hair. But you have to be able to take a pull. If not, Oh, you're back again? Okay. I just wish we could back to the old days and get a regular haircut. I know. I don't think we ever go back to that. Nowadays, people making trees. They cutting trees in their head. They got their name cut in their head. They've been doing that for a while now. With crossword puzzles, maze, tic-tac-toe. It's like a lot of people that wear makeup, they see the face as a canvas. And the beauty salon arena, the head is a canvas to the point people can have bird cages on top of their head, and they actually using hair to do it together. It's a way of expression. But he's a good scholar. Okay, so I'm leaning to saying yes. Yeah, just doing my research to see who I'll get to do it. Yeah, yeah. Someone who is familiar with virgin scalp so that they know how to actually prepare his head for it. And from my understanding, it's good for him to wash it the night before to make sure it's clean. And then they have a way of doing what they do thereafter. Because you don't want a lot of stuff in your hair. I just got a text message from my Tahitian customer I took around the other day. They are back home in Tahiti. Oh, now thanking me for helping with their holiday and have invited me to come visit. Oh, that is so awesome, Timothy. Awesome. Yeah, my scalp was a virgin scalp because I never had it done professionally. I would, do two braids or twists on my own hair. And I was watching this other girl get her hair plaited, and the lady, I mean, these are long, and the girl hair was long, so the braid was even that much more longer. And so the girl hid it this way, and the lady pulling it, this long hair this way. And the girl fell asleep, and she woke up. I said, "Does that hurt you?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "You need to hold it like this at the root while she pulling on it." So she did it, but it interrupted her sleep, so she just no longer did it. She just she had to go to sleep. So I'm like, okay. But that's what I would do. If it was she pulling too much, I would hold it like this, and she would do what she do, because you can't have it bunched. It has to be a straight line when they're doing what they're doing, and it has to have tension to it. The hair is not gonna be limped. It's gonna be tight all the way through, like when you're tightening or plaiting a rope. You don't want no lag in it whatsoever, no sag in it, and you just wanna, and that's the way it goes. Everybody can't get braids, so that's how that goes. And even some African American men, they get the twist, and you can tell when they're fresh because it's all the way. Every piece of hair they have on their head is in that twist. And people used to call locks dirty and stuff, but if people don't know about it, you could think they're dirty. But I've met people that have very clean locks and twist and all that kind of stuff, because you still have to wash it and take care of it. Because I mean, this is when hair is no longer coming from the scalp. Like, the shortest hair is the most healthiest hair. Once you get a lot of length, it's dead hair. It's just like with nails. These are fake. Once they begin to protrude over that hump, it's dead. It's dead. But as long as it's below it, that's a live protein, as your nails. Over scalp, yes. Yeah. Yeah, for the plaits to come out straight. It's a lot to it. It's not just, it takes skills, it takes time, patience. Yeah. It's a lot. And in the end, it is good for the hair, though. It's very good for the hair. And you can still wash your hair. You can still clean it. You just don't put a whole lot of water on it. But you just get those cloth that is used for patients who are paralyzed. And it cleans their hair, so it'll clean yours as well. Yeah, but that's how that goes. Everybody hair is different. It's that's why I like different race of people, because those who want to share about themselves. You know what I mean? It's so amazing to me. It's so amazing to me. We are awesome people as people in general, It's amazing. It's just amazing. Absolutely. And when I don't want braids, I can wear a wig if I want to. Absolutely. My hair don't have to get, because I am natural. I don't have any chemicals in my hair. And years ago, it was about chemicals. Everybody trying to get their hair straightened. Walk in the rain is still straightened and all this and that. So now we're in the natural stage. We can get our hair wet and a lot of our hair will curl up and it's like, okay. Then you have those who can't get their hair wet and they're African American people. And then some get upset with those who can get their hair wet and get curly. It just like, stop it. Just stop it. Stop it. Let's just get along. You do what you have to do to yours. I do what I have to do to mine. You're happy with your style? Yeah? Good. Guess what? I'm happy with mine. Let's just live. You know? All the craziness of it all. But yeah, guys, if any of you know Oprah Winfrey, tell her that you know a very nice, sweet lady who would like to meet her. Okay? All right? Yeah, right. That would be like, I'll probably pass out and not remember nothing. And then she'll be on her way, gone back home. I'm like, no, I didn't miss out on this opportunity. Oprah actually came here to meet me and I passed out. Like, no one tried to wake me up. Like, really? Do we have a video? Do we have anything? Like, anything? You want to meet Oprah as well? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. She's an awesome lady. Awesome lady, for sure. And Gail. Gail is nice too. I wanted to meet Charlie Rose. When I heard what happened, I was like, no, not Charlie. No. I was crushed. Because he's a very intelligent man. Very intelligent. He loved his tennis shoes and all of the new gadgets that are out. He loved those things. He'll wear a suit for a pair of tennis shoes. No problem. Oh my gosh, when I heard that, I was like, no way. Can't be. So yeah, so that's how that is, guys. So most likely I will be working on tomorrow. I don't know what time I'm going to start out, but yeah. She is an amazing woman. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. She didn't get there just so, you know. It took some blocks to build that. To build where she is and what she is. It took some hits. You know, think about a diamond. The most precious diamond have to go under pressure in order to become, you know, to see what we see. And go through some polishing, some chiseling, and it's a lot. But yeah, hard work and determination. I'm sure. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Absolutely. And she wasn't afraid to take on the different topics, you know. She stood by what she believed. Even if she had to stand alone, she was true to herself. You know, a lot of people have a lot of negative things to say about her, but I think she's about a good work. And I think it's an awesome thing. Awesome things that, you know, people have done for her and how they opened the door for her as well. So it's all good. Absolutely all good. All right, guys. Is there any questions that need to be answered? I know Timothy is like, oh, hopefully she go to another channel and do the gloves thing. I'm looking at myself. I look sleepy. What time is it? Like, really? It's 1 something. Like, really? Do I look sleepy? Oh my gosh. That is so funny. So funny. So, all right, if there aren't any questions in reference to the protest or whatever you have, I'm going to say bye. Yeah, absolutely. Get some lunch. Might be a burrito. Yeah. No, I ain't going to get no burrito. I'm going to make me a nice salad. Oh my gosh, if you haven't tried the another talk show host I like was Sally Jeffrey Raphael. Oh yes, she was spunky. She was very good. You know what I like? Her Red Schoolboys. Yes, but her producer back in the day changed the way the show was. Yeah, that's true. Made it worse. Yeah. Take care, Shell. Have a great day and weekend. Happy St. Patty's Day. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you so much. Okay, Tita said, bye everyone. Be safe, please. Absolutely. The same to you, Tita. Absolutely. Yeah, Sally Jeffrey Raphael. Yeah, she was good. She had a large audience as well. And remember Donahue. If you're going to say Sally Jeffrey Raphael, then you got to say Donahue. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. It was a lot of different ones out there, which is pretty cool. So, all right, no more questions. It's 6:30 a.m. I'm going to sleep. Absolutely. I think that's so awesome. He's in New Zealand, 6:30 a.m. Peaceful rest, Timothy. All right, everyone. It's lunchtime. Enjoy your lunch. Be safe out there, Uber Tampa. You're probably just listening. And Frank, he's been out for a while, so he's doing awesome. And Siobhan, I don't know if you're still here. Savage Scientist. Saturday, St. Patty Day. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, guys, do what you have to do to protect what's yours. And don't let the last ride be a bad ride. Don't let your last food delivery be a bad food delivery. And when you hear the ping, it still means cha-ching. It does. It still does. That's the bottom line. Paul, I know you came in a little late. How are you? Are you still with us? Are you just listening? Sometimes people use my live as like a radio. they can listen because they're driving. So I'm gonna sign off, and I may be back a little later on. But I'm gonna go and get some lunch, and yeah. Take care, everybody.